Hey guys, Coach DeLong here. Hey, I'm just practicing a little bit over fall break. Been working on my house, so I hadn't had a whole lot of time. I do have a master's match tomorrow, so kind of want to get in some good practice, um, get in some good rhythm, get my alignment locked in before my match tomorrow. So sometimes when I really work on alignment like day before, and then I go play a little bit, that next day I tend to shoot fairly well. Anyway, in my opinion, pool's all about alignment and stroke, right? So if alignment and stroke is really good, then you have a chance to play at a higher level for sure. All right, so and this is a new warm up drill, so I started doing these side pocket warm up drills because we all miss these side pocket shots in matches, and I don't care who I play and whatever level it is. Um, Players tend to miss these side pocket shots for whatever reason. They just miss them, right? And I do different things. I'll hit stop shots. I'll hit draw shots. I'll hit follow shots, right? So right here, I'm just trying to hit a perfect stop shot from this corner pocket to the side pocket, and just trying to stick my ball right there, and just stop the cue ball. Right, hit it perfectly good alignment. Stop the cue ball, and make the shot. Right, so that's a stop shot. I'll hit a couple more, and then I may hit a follow shot because I get these in matches. Right, I may have to follow this ball, and I'm really just trying to make this ball right inside this cushion right here and miss this point. You got to stay away from this point. You got to hit to the right side of this pocket from this angle, from below the side pocket. So like from where I'm at, this would be above the side pocket. This is below the side pocket. You got to stay above the point, like so. So your target into the pocket is the right side of the pocket, right? So you can't. So like this is the middle. Obviously, this is the middle, and it runs right into the point. This is not the middle. So now your right side of the pocket becomes your middle, right? So I got to make my object ball into that right side of the pocket. And that's the key, I think. Just make it, it'll rebound right off that cushion, and unless you just don't hammer it. Like if you hammer it, sometimes it'll bounce out, but if the speed is decent, like that right there, that's not a soft roller. Like sometimes you play on like some crappy bar tables and you slow roll this thing, and then it curves and it hits the point and you miss it anyway. So what I like to try to do is I like to try to make these side pockets with like a really good pace, right? Just not hard, but just kind of crisp, right? If I can just make it with a crisp speed, it'll go in and it won't curve. Kind of at that speed, like to me, that's the perfect speed. And so that's a straight stop from the corner, and then I'll shoot this shot, and I'll give myself a tiny bit of angle. And so why am I shooting this out? So pretend I have to get on this 8-ball, right there. So what I want to do is I want to make this hit into the rail and come out for that 8-ball shot, right? So this will be a follow. Still, it's to me, it's part of my alignment series, and the cue ball should hit right before, about an inch before that point. Tiny bit of an angle. So this is like a 4 or 5 degree cut, maybe, not much. So I just see if I can get locked in. And that time I overcut it. Try it again. Overcut it, and that time I hit it too much to the right, which I hit this point, and then my cue ball got over here, which brought it back to the side pocket. If I make this perfect, my cue ball should have the perfect angle to get on the 8 ball. And there it was. And that would be like a perfect follow shot in that situation, where the cue ball goes forward, comes off the rail, nice and smooth. I didn't hit that hard. I just hit it fairly smooth because I want to get the cue ball to this rail, right? But I don't have to pound it. I just need to be smooth with it. So I'll just lock in alignment. I hit that good. And that's the pace and that's the speed. If I hit at that pace and that speed, I should make that all day. See, I don't believe this is an easy shot. I think this shot comes up a lot in games and matches. And these side pocket shots are extremely difficult. In fact, I've talked to people in the past, and like they stay away from these side pocket shots. Like they try to play position to the corners. And I get it. But here's the deal. Here's what I think. I think if you want to have confidence in this shot when you're playing, you need to attack it, right? So you need to practice it and work on it, and just get your stroke and your alignment perfect. That time I hit the points. I got my cue ball where I needed to be, hit the point, but missed the shot. And that's exactly an example of what happens in matches. An exact example, right? It doesn't take much for me to miss the shot, right? I have to make this ball to the right side of the pocket. And then maybe I came up, I don't know, but I'm gonna really, really try to stay down. That time I made it, but I didn't hit it to the right side of the pocket. I kind of made it, just barely missed the point, and I didn't get the movement off the rail with my cue ball. Almost scratched. Like I almost hit that perfectly straight, and I don't want to be perfectly straight on this. I want to make sure I hit into that rail, right? I'll do it again. Still made the shot, but I didn't get out on that ball. Like I'm not getting out on that 8 ball from where that last ball ended up. I'm gonna try it again. That was good. And I get out on that ball, right? So that's one example, and that was from corner to corner. And now I'll even make it a little bit tougher, right? So now I try to hit a draw shot. Now I'm going to try to hit a draw shot from this first diamond into the pocket. I'll tell you what, I'll go half a diamond. I'll go half, right? Try to go half and say this is my ball that I got to get on. So I got to hit a tiny draw shot. And here's what I've come to learn. If I'm just going to just roll the ball, I can be extremely accurate. Like I can roll the ball softly sometimes, or just a tiny bit of pace, be really accurate. But when I have to hit a perfect draw shot, and my rotation on my cue ball has to be really good, this is where it gets difficult. So I got to draw this ball at least 6 to 8 inches. You know, if I draw this ball and back to where I'm at now, it's perfect, obviously. But if I think I can get out, even if I only get halfway back, because that's still an easy shot, right? So again, I'm still doing warm-ups, right? So I'm not in stroke. I'm not in stroke. So this is where I think this kind of helps me out a little bit. The draw was good. Obviously, the shot wasn't as good. Yep. Do it again. And I started doing these, I started doing these in my warm-ups. And yeah, I miss some balls. I miss some early because these are extremely difficult, right? And if you don't think they're difficult, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try this drill. Go ahead and try practicing shooting these shots because they look easy, right? Drew it almost too far. Now I'm out. Okay, so that's not a bad shot. I kind of drew it too much. Almost scratched. Don't want to draw it that far. So I got to control the draw spin. Got to make this shot. So there's several variables, right? Control the draw spin. Make the shot. Have good speed. Got to have a little bit of speed. Otherwise, you're not going to get any draw spin. Oh, I hit that good and missed it. And it doesn't take much, right? So when you're trying to hit a draw spin at this angle, and remember, I'm halfway, like halfway between corner pocket and this diamond, and to me that's a tough angle, right? Tough angle. If you just catch the point at all, like there's no room for error. Like I have to hit this perfect to hit that cushion. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, I hit that perfect. So that time is like, it was like really, really finesse and just extremely, extremely accurate, right? Extremely accurate. So again, I'm going half diamond, and I really have to finesse this, and I have to draw it at the same time, right? Because if I don't hit the right draw spin, I don't get out. I'm trying to get out on that 8 ball, right? So I try it again. Oh, beauty. All right. So that's the draw stroke. So I showed you a fall shot, showed you a draw stroke from even a tougher angle. So now I'm just going to make balls. Now I'm just going to make balls from this middle. And this is, to me, this is the ultimate test of accuracy, right? So this is where I end these last 5 balls. And say my out ball is anywhere. It don't matter. I just got to make it, right? Anywhere. So say my out ball is the 8 ball. Whatever. I'm not hitting this hard. I'm just trying to make it. I'm going to hit it soft. And I'm just going to try to make it fall in the hole. And I got to hit it perfect, right? I got to hit it perfect. If you don't hit it perfect, don't go in. And it's got to have perfect speed. There's one. And if you guys don't think this is a tough shot, try this out. Side pocket shot in line with the middle diamond, right? In line with the middle diamond. There's one. If I can end up with 4 in a row, this is a perfect. This means that my alignment is perfect. My stroke is probably not too bad either, right? We usually don't make this in the corner pockets. There's 2 in a row. I'm on a row. 2 in a row is good, right? And sometimes, and yeah, I'm just going to shoot 4 balls from this angle, but sometimes it may take me, I don't know, 8 chances. It may take me at least 8 strokes to make 4 balls from this angle. Really, really tough. Try it again. Going for 3 in a row. Boom! 3 in a row. All right, guys. One more. Can he do 4 in a row from this middle diamond angle? And there's not much room, right? You guys try this shot. Put that cue ball put the balls exactly where I got it, and see how many times it takes you to make it. All right, last one. If I make it, I'm out. Oh, all right, try it again. Had 3 in a row. 3 in a row is probably one of my personal bests from this angle. All right. 4 out of 5. I'll take 4 out of 5. Boom. 4 out of 5. I'll take that. So that's a great, like that is a, I don't know. It seems like that's helped my game a lot. I think it's a great warm up practice alignment drill, right? A great warm up practice alignment. And who cares if you miss them? You're warming up. You're getting ready to start banging balls, and I get it. But it kind of locks you in because you got to be extremely precise on those side pockets. And when you get into matches and you're playing against really good players, it just gives you that confidence to make those balls right in those side pockets. And there's several different ways that you can fire at side pockets. And I practice all of them, cutting the ball really thin to just what I was doing right now, extremely difficult lines to make balls. Anyway, guys, this is Coach DeLong. Glad you guys tuned in. I'm going to try to get one more video this week while we are on fall break. You guys take care. See ya.